All right, so this is how a Minecraft scammer stole $16.5 million by the YouTube channel Fern, posted about 2 weeks ago. Let's get into it. One second, I'm going to restart this
A Twitter employee is getting an unexpected phone call. The caller claims to be from Twitter's internal help desk. He explains there are issues with the company's VPN connection. Apparently, it's been happening a lot lately. The Twitter employee logs in again. He enters his credentials, username, password. Then he just needs to confirm the login on his phone. Done. Everything seems to be working now. The help desk person sounds pleased and wishes him a nice evening.
Yo, that's actually crazy.
Graham hangs up. He cannot believe how easy that was.
Because that's like the shit you see in movies, and then you're like, yeah, no, that's like not real. Like, that's not realistic. And then like something like that actually happens in real life. Like, it's a kid. Look, he's got a fucking Enderman cup. A kid does this just sitting in his bedroom, calls the company, and like says the right thing with like a confident voice, and like how easy it is to fool people. Nice setup, kid.
He doesn't work for the help desk, and definitely not for Twitter. He's 17, drives a white BMW, has a high-end gaming setup, and wears a Rolex covered in gemstones.
Smashing monster, too.
He's pulled off a few scams before.
That's a fucking
this one
gamer
will be
right
the
there.
Biggest hack of his life, by far.
Dude, but it's crazy because like seeing this shit, and then if you guys have ever watched like Fit MC's videos on like 2B2T, and the like how smart some of these Minecrafters are, and like when it comes to like coding and setting up bots, and dude, it's wild. Like the amount of like hacks and stuff that you see on 2B2T that he describes, like they're insane. They're not just like basic level shit. Like these kids are hella smart.
About to drag the Twitter team into a nerve-wracking game of cat and mouse. With a small crew, he'll hijack the accounts of some of the most famous people on the planet. Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, Joe Biden, Barack.
I'm giving back to my community due to COVID-19. All Bitcoin sent to my address below will be sent back doubled. Dude, okay, I remember this.
Obama, Kanye West, Mr. Beast.
I remember
He'll even
this.
break into the account of the man.
That's a lot of Roblox.
Just a few years
facts.
later, we'll end up buying Twitter.
Okay, so this is before Elon
By the time
bought
it's
it.
all over, Graham will be sitting on a stash of Bitcoin. And it will all go down in just over 24 hours.
Dude, COVID times were so insane.
This is the wild story of the biggest hack in Twitter's history.
A fake tweet.
Be a major security
Okay, so he hacked Twitter and got that's
high-profile hack.
instead of like hacking like a exchange or something like that would be way harder. He hacked a social account and got everybody to send the shit to him.
A 13-year-old kid is sitting in his bedroom in Tampa, Florida, playing Minecraft.
This is one
his
of
name
you.
is Ivan Clark. He's playing Minecraft in hardcore mode.
This kid's
One
probably
death
in
and
Twitch
it's game
chats
over.
all day, dude.
On YouTube, Graham goes by the name Open. In his videos, he talks
How
about
the
being
hell does a 13-year-old kid this recently get the YouTube channel open and that's not taken? That's actually kind of crazy itself.
homeschooled and how he doesn't have many friends. His parents split up when he was 7. He's raised by his mom along with his sister. Minecraft is his escape, a way to get away from
Hell
real
yeah,
life.
brother, me too.
It doesn't take long for Graham to start bending the rules.
Not.
This video is about a scammer.
Didn't know Carter was a
liar,
13-year-old kid. I'm not a 13-year-old kid. Minecraft's my escape.
and just someone
How we
that
doing,
is
Spiff?
pretty scummy. You guys probably know him already. It's Open.
Graham, aka Open, makes money selling rare Minecraft skins and flashy usernames.
Selling rare Minecraft skins? How is that even a thing? They just duping like idiots?
The catch, he never actually delivers them.
How
According
do you
to him,
sell
by
a rare
2017,
Minecraft
he's
skin?
pulling $5,000
What is a rare
a
Minecraft?
month.
You can make your own
He's
skins.
only 14. But scamming
Wait,
a few
what did
Minecraft
that just say?
noobs
$25,000
actually delivers them. According to him, by 2017, he's pulling $5,000 a month.
Oh, I thought it said
He's only
25,000
14.
a month. But it's still $5,000 a month at 14.
But scamming a few Minecraft noobs isn't enough for him. He wants more.
At any age, fuck.
In 2018, Graham starts getting interested in crypto and stumbles across a forum called OG Users. OG Users is a shady corner of the internet. It's a forum to discuss and buy rare online usernames. It's crawling with hackers and scammers. They trade stolen or hacked online accounts.
Okay.
For
They're trading
$1,500,
accounts.
you could buy the late XXXTentacion's old Minecraft account or get a clean Twitter handle, like @Beers. Graham signs up under the name
Oh, so
Graham
maybe
Dollar
that's
Sign
how he got
and
the
gets banned
Open
just
account?
4 days later. Again,
For
he
what?
took money, but never delivered.
Oh.
But in his few days on the forum,
He
something
scammed
else
them?
grabbed his attention. A new kind of scam.
He scammed the
SIM
scammers?
swapping. an AT&T
This
store in the
shit's
center
sketchy.
of Boston. Tech investor Greg Bennett has a problem. He's lost his phone. Luckily, the store rep can help. In cases like this, mobile carriers can transfer your number from the lost SIM card to a new one. All Greg has to do is show some ID, and the process gets started. It takes
Dude,
a
yeah,
little while,
SIM
though,
swapping is fucking
so the man leaves
sketchy.
the store.
Because like they showed at the beginning how easy it was for that kid to just call into Twitter and get like someone on their like IT desk to just type in a password and shit for you. Like somebody just goes down to a local like cellular store and it's like, oh, I lost my phone. This is this. Like just gives them some information or whatever and can end up getting a fucking like replacement SIM for your phone, put it in a different phone,
While it's
and
being
now they have
handled.
your shit.
The only thing is that man wasn't Greg Bennett.
Yeah.
Not even close.
And so it looked like somebody walked into a store and said they were me to an employee who was collaborator.
Yeah, because it's some dude that's making fucking, or some chick that's making just above minimum wage sitting in a shitty cell phone store that gets a couple customers a day. They're like, oh shit, something to do today. They're not like fucking investigating these people.
Give them a phone with a new SIM card and then wiped out my SIM card in that process.
This is the real Greg Bennett. He shared his story on the Cybercrime Magazine podcast, and his case is by far not the only one. Most of the time, the
Shit is
scammers don't even
crazy.
have to walk into a store. They just call the mobile provider's customer service line, pretend to be someone else, and talk.
And this is where AI is getting like actually a problem because the amount of like, especially like with all of us that have, you know, high definition microphones and recordings, and not like saying me, but like bigger celebrities and stuff, with everybody getting into podcasting and all this stuff. There's like thousands of hours of them talking, and then you take AI and you take that audio and then you can make it say whatever you want and it sounds exactly like them, and sketchy.
Their way in. The next day, the real Greg Bennett is at home in Seattle.
That's why there
sitting
needs
with
to be
his son,
regulations on
talking
that
business,
shit.
when suddenly his phone stops working.
There's no cell signal, no nothing. And I noticed also that I'm having trouble. I'm working on trying to get into my email accounts, and I can't get into my email accounts either. So I'm now thinking very bad things.
While Bennett's on the phone with AT&T trying to figure out what's going on, the scammers have already taken over his phone number. Since two-factor authentication is often tied to a phone number, getting access to that number means getting access to all other accounts.
All these
Yes,
folks
this
have
is
to
why
do
you
is
use
your
authenticator
email
apps
address
and
try to log on to these accounts and then say forgot
don't
password.
use your phone
So then
number
it
as
has to
a
reset. It's been sent to your
two-factor
text, which is now
authentication.
controlled by another phone that you don't have.
So the fraudsters now have
Your
access to
phone
his
number to 2FA is like the worst version of 2FA that you can do.
emails, his bank accounts, and his crypto accounts.
It's the
160
easiest. It's definitely the easiest to get a text message and shit like that, but it's also the easiest the other way around to
64 Bitcoin
Get a
gets
hold
stolen
of.
from Bennett's wallet. Back then, it were
164
worth around
Bitcoin.
$856,000. Today, it would be well over $10 million.
Ugh.
Authorities were able to recover 100 of the stolen Bitcoin, but 64 are still missing to this day. Maybe there were multiple people involved, but in the end,
Crazy.
only one suspect was ever identified.
It was a 17-year-old with an accomplice who was very good on a computer. And
Yeah, that's
they
the
were-
other
they were
crazy thing
actually
is, like,
very
these
good,
kids
very
have-
efficient. I got to give them some credit for how good they were.
These kids have grown up on computers, and then there's people like these guys that like are way older and like, you know, they're not up to date with everything that's going on and everything, and they don't know how all this like technology and shit works, where these kids have like grown up and around this shit, dude. And some of them, like these kids, dude, it's insane what they're able to do. It's fucking
Because the
kinda
suspect
scary.
was still a minor at the time, he wasn't arrested. But there is
And they're
evidence
young,
pointing to the
so,
teenage hacker behind the attack.
you know, wasn't
During the
arrested.
scam, Bennett received an extortion message. It was signed with Scrim, reportedly one of the online aliases used by Graham Evan Clark. According to the New York Times,
From
additional
Minecraft tricks to Twitter hack, a Florida teen's troubled online path. The teenage mastermind of the recent Twitter breach, who had a difficult family life, poured his energy into video games and cryptocurrency.
evidence links Graham to the attack. For one, afterwards he suddenly started living large. He moved into his own apartment, bought a BMW and a Rolex. And before turning 18, Graham wants to pull off his biggest stunt yet. Among his targets is none other than the man,
Imagine being
who one
not
day
even
became
18, driving a BMW and having a Rolex.
the richest person on the planet.
Fucking crazy.
Everything Graham needs for the hack, he taught himself, learning
Like,
by
and
doing.
not from being
But
like a
you don't
Nepo
just need to
kid.
take on the richest man
What
in
up,
the world
Dagger?
to level up your problem-solving skills.
How we doing, brother?
You can just use Brilliant, the hands-on learning
Oh.
platform teaching
That was actually a good transition into an ad. I'm not gonna lie, I'll give him that one.
Just through interactive fun challenges. Like here, with their class on
I'll give
programming
him
with
that one.
functions.
Good,
how to
hell
make
yeah,
the green
dude.
duck
Good to hear,
disappear.
good to hear.
Use a simple function.
We are watching a video on how a Minecraft scammer stole $16.5 million.
It's 6 times more effective than watching lecture videos. That's how you can teach yourself to code, or dive into math, science, data, or just sharper thinking overall. Scan the QR code now, or head to brilliant.org/fern to start learning new skills with Brilliant.
Sore throat?
With our link,
Oh, that's
you'll
not
get
good.
20%
I
off
hate that
the
shit.
annual subscription, giving you unlimited access to everything on Brilliant.
Drink some fucking
About
warm
24
tea with
hours
honey.
before he gets hacked, the Tesla CEO is busy on Twitter, handling customer support.
Should do this automatically.
Around the same time, Graham is sitting in front of his PC in Tampa. His plan is to sell rare usernames and access to Twitter accounts,
I don't.
just like people do
I get
every day
rare
on OG
usernames, I
users.
guess.
He figures each account could go for thousands of dollars, but instead of hacking individual users,
I
Graham
just
chooses the
can't
easier
believe
route.
people actually pay that much money for like a username.
He wants to come at them from the inside.
I hate tea. I
He
drink hot
picks a new
chocolate.
nickname for this mission.
Fair enough.
Kirk, like the captain from Star Trek. Time to get a crew. He messages what appears to
Discord.
be his first
Dude, you guys hear like Discord and like a bunch of the other social apps are like getting brought into Congress, I guess, to fucking have to like testify about how their shit's working
collaborator on Discord. His name
because
is
all
Lowell.
the shit that's going on.
Graham claims he works at Twitter and has internal access. We don't know exactly who Lowell is,
Yeah.
but the New York Times spoke with him and confirmed he worked with Graham. Most likely, Graham brought him in to help sell the stolen accounts. Over the next
Better
few
not
hours,
post
their
people's
group will grow to
DMs.
at least 5 people. Then Phase 1 begins. Graham must have been preparing for this moment for weeks. We know that from
The
court
fuck,
records.
don't be saying that here, dude. I don't need you to fucking get me in on your whatever you got going on, brother.
He used LinkedIn to dig up contact info for Twitter
Don't
employees.
fucking affiliate
That's his
me
entry
with that.
point. Now he's going to call them. A 17-year-old kid wearing a Rolex.
Hi, this is Eric from the help desk. You're having issues with
You
your
see,
VPN
Discord
connection?
is. Wait, dude. Oh yeah, I did. I watched or listened to a podcast and they talked about it today. It was in Nepal. The whole country, I guess. Like it's like very little of the population in Nepal. I think I'm pretty sure it's Nepal is on the internet. Like a bunch of it is like not connected to the internet at all. And then there's like all this like turmoil in the government and everything, and their leader gets like forced to like resign or he gets kicked out or whatever. And then there's this like Discord community that gets started or whatever, and it's all these like kids and stuff in Nepal, and they end up, I guess, like choosing like which Atriox and them were talking about it today on Lemonade Stand, which is a podcast I watch or listen to, and they said they like chose like I don't know anything about who the people were or whatever, but they chose like the right person. Like it ended up being between like this like 70-year-old lady who worked like as a Supreme Court judge in Nepal and shit, or this other dude who I guess was like a massive like YouTuber in Nepal. And they ended up choosing like the 70-year-old lady, and like she won like this election within Discord or whatever. And it's not like official, but like I don't know, they don't know what's exactly gonna happen with it. But it's kind of crazy that like Discord was used to like have like an election in a country. Old leader got forced out and they tried to kill us. What? Yeah, because they were like burning buildings down, I guess, and like I mean it got fucking crazy over there. All right, we go on.
Graham gets a few Twitter employees on the phone.
You guys
Some
can hear
get
this all right,
suspicious.
right?
A few even report
Volume's
to call to
decent?
Twitter's fraud monitoring team. But one employee stays on the line and believes he's really talking to someone from the help desk.
You'll cheat this system like Trump did? Well, Trump was born here, so. Like Elon, he got as close to being president as he could by being in the little White House circle there that he was for a little bit, but he probably wants to be president, he just never can.
Okay, so your VPN's acting up? I'll send you a new link. Hang on. Try this one instead.
Graham sends the employee a fake login page. When the employee types in his credentials, Graham does the exact same thing.
Donald at
but in the real
twitter.com,
VPN
nice.
login form. Now all he needs is the two-factor authentication code. Graham triggers the 2FA request. The code gets sent via SMS to the employee, who then enters it into the fake login page. Done. Graham is in. Phase 1 is underway.
Fucking
Through
crazy,
the VPN
dude.
connection, he's essentially inside the Twitter employee's computer. The question now, how does he get to the backend? The place where he can reset access to individual Twitter accounts. Graham
Dude,
starts
my
poking
question
around.
is, how does a fucking 17-year-old kid know this shit? It's absolutely insane, dude.
But it turns out this particular employee doesn't have the right permissions. From here, Graham can't access account credentials.
Okay, so we
Graham
got the
digs
wrong
deeper
guy.
into Twitter's internal network. He's trying to understand the system, reading through countless internal messages.
I don't mind like bringing it up and talking. I just don't want to go like in depth. We don't need to fucking.
Has to be something useful here. Then, jackpot. He finds the login details for someone in Twitter's legal department. That's his way in.
No, it's Marcel.
The legal department has deep access, and now so does Graham. With just a few clicks, he can now take over any Twitter account he wants. It's simple. Change the registered email to his own or to the buyer's. Set a new password. Done.
On both sides.
Now Graham needs buyers. Phase 2 begins. But there's a problem. Graham's reputation on OG users, the perfect marketplace for rare handles, is trash. No one's going to buy anything from him. So he needs middlemen.
It's like I kind of feel like, you know, ignorance is bliss for sure. Like stay informed, but like don't dive too deep. Just know what's going on, but don't fucking go down the rabbit hole.
Dealers.
They just telling us how to hack Twitter. Yeah, good luck, dude.
Yesterday. Today, Che-Wan joins the crew.
I'm sure if this kid did it, they've already patched this hole.
19 years old and lives on the south coast of England. His real name is Mason Shepard. Not long after, Rolex signs on.
That kid?
He's 22, from Orlando, Florida. His real name is Nima Fazeli. Graham probably doesn't tell either of them the full story. He claims, just like he told Lowell, that he works for Twitter, maybe to gain their trust. Because unlike Graham, both Che-Wan and Rolex have solid reputations on OG users. On Wednesday morning, Che-Wan posts this on OG users. From $2,500 to $3,000, you can buy any Twitter account. Che-Wan even name drops some past customers, supposedly people who've already bought from him successfully. Payment is Bitcoin only, and no small talk.
Buy
Buyers
any
are told
account
not to start
on
the
Twitter?
chat
That's
with, "Hey,"
fucking crazy.
Just drop the handle they want and make an offer.
25K.
Serious offers are discussed with Graham over Discord. 1359, Che-Wan.
5K for
Who are
XXX,
these people
3K
that have this
dark.
money to
Let
do
me
this?
know. Guy wants them.
Like, what?
Also, is @vampire doable?
5K for all three.
Later that day, a potential buyer seems to become part of the crew. Joe.
These are 15-year-old kids they're talking about. Selling $15,000 Twitter usernames. $25,000 Twitter usernames. What is this?
His real name is Joseph O'Connor. He's British too, and 21 at the time. He knows his way around SIM swapping, and is rumored to have been involved in an earlier hack of Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey.
Dude.
His exact role isn't clear, but Joe does post a tweet that shows that he's on the inside. It's Twitter's admin tools. Twitter takes it down shortly after it's posted. Behind the scenes, the platform has already started investigating. Since early that morning, they've been looking into strange calls from people claiming to be help desk staff. By now, suspicious login attempts are piling up. It's becoming clear.
See, that's the other thing about this too, is like you can't be slow, because like once you start doing this shit and like these kids are getting in and like, especially like when they're posting posts to Twitter showing that they've like got into admin access of Twitter and everything, like you're on a fucking time limit. Because like the whole security team is going to be trying to figure out what's going on and trying to block you the entire time. So like the fact that these kids are as young as they are and they're still doing this and they're getting it done is insane.
It wasn't just a prank call.
Don't
Someone
do
is
this
deep
though.
inside the system.
Don't be this kid.
For Graham, the clock is ticking.
This is crazy.
It's only a matter of time before Twitter catches on and shuts him out. So he comes up with an idea, a way to squeeze even more money out of the hack. Enter Phase 3.
Whoa, what was that? He just tweeted at a
Graham
bunch
sets
of
his sights
accounts
on the crypto community. By mid-2020, the economy is in freefall because of the COVID pandemic. Stock markets are down, and so is crypto.
Cryptocurrency's plunging right.
So Graham launches a website, cryptoforhealth.com, to help people in these hard times.
Like this
He makes
kid's
an
doing an
irresistible
insane
promise.
amount of work.
Send Bitcoin to his wallet.
He's launching
and Crypto for Health will
websites?
send back double, just like that. His new plan is simple: convince people to send him money voluntarily. Now he just has
This
to
kid's
promote the
probably on
platform,
an insane amount of Adderall.
and he has the best tool to do so.
Twitter.
Graham gains access to the accounts of several crypto influencers and platforms. The first tweet goes out from the account Angelo BTC. Then come at least 10 more, all from well-known names in the crypto space. For the next 2 hours, he tweets almost non-stop from major crypto companies' accounts.
That's crazy. Binance, Gemini, Coinbase, CoinDesk.
Binance, Gemini, Coinbase, Ripple, and more. Then at 4:15
That's
p.m.,
nuts.
he takes it to the next level. Graham stops using the Crypto for Health link. Now he tweets his Bitcoin address
XRP.
directly. He wants more reach, so he leaves the crypto space behind and targets one of the biggest influencers on Twitter. At exactly 4:17 p.m., Musk's account tweets that he wants to give back to his 37 million followers
I
in the spirit
remember
of COVID
this.
relief.
This became like a
But
huge
Graham doesn't
thing.
stop there. Next up, Bill Gates, with over 50 million followers. Then Kanye West, 30 million. Jeff Bezos, Mr. Beast, Barack Obama,
I wonder what all these
Joe
people
Biden.
are thinking as
Even
soon as these
corporations
tweets
like
get
Apple
sent out
and
from their
Uber.
accounts. Like, what
In
the hell is
total,
going through your
Graham
head
reaches
and what are
over
you doing
130
instantly?
Twitter
Because, like, as like somebody that's this big and like this influential and you have this many followers, like, you gotta like try and get on this as soon as you can, so there's like no like negative repercussions that happen against you. Because like even like if like this isn't them doing it, like this is obviously like a hack and somebody else is doing it, but like the amount of people that will see this happen, see like the negative side of it, and then never learn like what actually happened and think that you're actually connected to it, like that damage is already done. And then like unless they figure out the end of the story, like they just already have you marked as like the bad guy.
Blasting his crypto scam from 45 of them. Millions see the messages.
Floyd
So do the Twitter
Mayweather, Wiz
employees.
Khalifa.
Incident impacting accounts on Twitter. We are investigating and taking steps to fix it. We will update everyone shortly.
Graham tweets, Twitter deletes, and with every passing minute, Graham's Bitcoin wallet grows fatter. Most people see through the scam, but many others fall for it. To stretch the reach even further, Graham reposts from the same accounts multiple times.
Is he
The
going
last
back
tweet
and like
goes out
sending
from
the
Kim
same one?
Kardashian's account. Meanwhile, the others in his crew are still selling usernames for a few $1,000s each.
I put 1K minimum. Let's say that's for non-OG. 2.5K minimum for OG.
1K min for all is fine.
He said he'll do those for 20.
Sounds good. You can trust me by now. I need email for all.
22K including criminal?
Okay.
Like it's
Send me
actually insane though, because like if these kids just took all this energy and passion and put it into something that was actually like productive and shit, dude, they could probably be insanely successful.
full list of emails and the 22K to my Addy.
But these will be the last sales they make. Twitter is finally about to shut the whole thing down.
Like insanely successful. And who knows, they could eventually still. They still could.
On Wednesday evening, no one at Twitter is thinking about going home. Someone is inside their system, reading
Bunch of
Slack
hard
messages,
drives.
accessing sensitive credentials,
Everybody's
and flooding the
freaking
platform
out.
with scam tweets.
No!
Things are spiraling out of control, so Twitter pulls the plug.
Why did they have a dude running there that looked like
You may be unable
Zuck?
to tweet or reset your password while we review and address this incident.
The platform limits
I don't
core
remember them
functionality
having to
across the
shut
board.
it down.
Many verified accounts can't post. They can't change passwords. Every account that had changed its password in the last 30 days is locked out as well. Twitter is trying to cut the attackers off completely, and it works.
Damn, that's
Graham
crazy.
can no longer change
That's like a
passwords, so
massive like shutdown and a huge decision for a company like that. Because the entire time that like website's not up and running and they're not generating ad revenue and those servers are still running, dude, that's just costing them so much money.
usernames or pushes crypto scam. Internally, Twitter starts killing all active VPN sessions, one by one. Every employee is forced offline, including Graham. The hack is over, and slowly a full picture of the fallout begins to emerge. In the
Actually
scramble, Twitter
crazy.
didn't just silence celebrities. They also locked out news outlets and even the National Weather Service, which missed posting a tornado warning.
Oh, damn,
By
that's
late that
crazy.
night, many accounts started working again, but some will stay offline for longer. Elon won't post for 3 days, highly unusual. On the other side of the world in
Elon won't
England,
post for 3 days, highly unusual.
Chaewon wakes up.
Big facts.
All verified accounts locked in essentially.
It's likely the first time he realizes the full scale of what just happened. The others probably feel the same, except for Lowell, who had already started getting suspicious of Graham earlier in the day. Later that night, Chaewon sends him a disappointed DM.
I'm not sad, more just annoyed. I mean, he only made 20 Bitcoin.
Graham reportedly walked away with up to $180,000. Authorities alerted major crypto platforms. They blocked the wallets tied to Graham,
Damn, he only got
preventing an
20
estimated
Bitcoin out of
$1.5
that?
million in additional planned transactions. Tracking the attackers down doesn't take long.
He did
Chaewon
all
and
that.
Rolex
I mean,
are traced via OG.
like, don't get me wrong, 20 Bitcoin is a lot of fucking money, but like doing all that for 20 Bitcoin?
Users, linked emails on their crypto accounts, and matching IP addresses. We don't know exactly how they got Graham. His case was sealed due to him being a minor at the time. But just 2 weeks after the hack, authorities make their move.
Today I am making a charging announcement on the Twitter hack. The first defendant is Mason Shepard, also known as Chaewon, age 19, of Bognor Regis in the United Kingdom. The second defendant is Nima Fazeli, also
Got
known as
Netflix up on the
Rolex,
background.
age 22, of Orlando, Florida. The third defendant is a juvenile who we will not further identify.
Because of COVID, Graham's hearing takes place over Zoom, and it quickly descends into chaos. Zoom bombers hijacked the call, blasting rap music
Oh
and
my
explicit
God.
content.
I'm gonna end this.
In spring
Absolutely,
2021,
yeah, you can't have a fucking Zoom court appearance with a bunch of like web hackers. That's never gonna go well for you.
Graham was sentenced to
Never.
3 years in a juvenile detention facility. He cooperated with authorities, avoiding an adult conviction.
That's actually crazy.
His 229 days of
because
pretrial detention count
this
towards
kid
his
got
sentence.
3 years.
As of February 2023, he's out on 3 years of probation.
Yeah, and if he still got those Bitcoin, dude, him being in jail for those 3 years could have been probably the best thing ever. I don't know what happened to the Bitcoin, obviously. It might have got seized, but they said earlier that they only were able to get back, what, like 100 of the 164 that he took from somebody? So, like, if he had that Bitcoin and he sat on it for 3 years in jail, when he got out, dude, he's sitting
What happened to
fucking
Nima
fat.
Fazeli, Rolex, isn't entirely clear. Some reports say he served 3 years in prison. Others point to ongoing negotiations or a possible plea deal.
That's insane.
Mason still lives in the UK. According to the BBC, he was never arrested or extradited to the US.
Child, dude.
If he's ever brought to trial in the States, he faces up to 20 years in prison. Joe was arrested a year after the Twitter hack in Spain. He was sentenced to 5 years, not for the Twitter hack, but for earlier crimes. According to him,
So
his
close
only
to
involvement
finishing
in this
shop.
case
Nice,
was
dude.
buying a handle for
Like on the actual server, or are you working in creative right now?
$10,000. Lowell was never caught.
On the server? Nice.
Graham was
Hell
the
yeah.
mastermind behind the hack, but he wasn't a brilliant hacker. The foundation of the attack was simple social engineering. He manipulated the employee and used basic phishing tactics.
Yeah, see, that's what's
Was
crazy
surprised-
though, dude, is you can do something like this that causes this much disruption and fucking and like he didn't do anything like absolutely insane. He like made a phone call and like was convincing enough to get somebody to type in a password. Like fucking crazy.
Surprisingly little skill, he managed to collect money from thousands of unsuspecting people. Had authorities not acted so quickly, he could have stolen much more.
Actually
His posts reached
insane,
millions.
dude.
Without fully realizing it, Graham held something incredibly powerful in his hands. Massive reach on a platform that plays a major role in shaping public discourse. Today, more than ever. Definitely something that shouldn't be abused.
Big facts. Big facts. Great video though. Great video though. Let's go back real quick. I'll link this in chat in case any of you guys want to go follow Fern. Check out some of their other videos. They do have like a bunch of other stuff along these same lines. They're all kind of like documentary kind of videos with like these same kind of character models and stuff. The videos are all done super well though, so oh, not dislike, my bad. Hacking in movies. I built a Trojan worm to backdoor the firewall and jack into the mainframe. Hacking in real life. Hi, this is Tom from IT department. I've been selected for a random password strength test. Please give me your password in 2FA code. Exactly. Exactly, dude. The fact that no one calls Twitter X is still funny to me. Yeah. Did any of you guys call it X? I try to. But then, like, when you say you send a tweet, like, it ruins it. Hell nah. Fun fact, this guy used to be in Minecraft PvP community with me and was known for scamming over there and saying that he was essentially blackballed in the MC community. He went to large-scale scamming. Oh, damn. Pipeline from the Minecraft HCF to online fraud and hacking was genuinely crazy back in 2016. Only a Floridian could basically become a millionaire overnight and think nowhere better to go than Tampa. Oh, that's fucking funny, dude. Fern posted this right before I got bored of my phone. Nice. Bro, it's always a 17-year-old kid. Wish I had that tech savviness as a teen. That's what I'm saying, dude. Where do these kids learn? I'm fucking 32, dude, and I grew up on computers and shit, and like nowhere in my life did I ever like develop this kind of like savviness with like technology and shit.